It's the first step to recovering from shock, burying the dead. 3 days after the strong explosion that destroyed part of Beirut, the first funerals of the victims began to take place. International search and rescue teams have already begun arriving in the country to try to find any survivors under the debris of the explosion. The explosion has made over 140 dead, thousands injured and tens of thousands homeless. In Beirut, French President Emmanuel Macron announced an international fundraising conference for Lebanon in the coming days. But Macron also stressed that it's time for some changes in the country.
Today
is the time of responsibility for Lebanon and its leaders. We must rebuild trust and hope, but it cannot be won back overnight. Lebanon needs a new political order.
The divorce between people and politicians brought dozens of Lebanese into confrontation with the police this Thursday night. They were trying to get closer to the government buildings when they were scattered with tear gas. At least 16 officials from the port of Beirut have already been arrested as part of the investigation related to the stored 2,750 tons of ammonium nitrate. The former captain of the boat that took the product to Beirut assures that the authorities have known about the problem for years. Boris Prokoshev reveals that the ship left Batumi, Georgia in 2013, heading to Beira in Mozambique, but made a stop in Beirut. And since the ship's owner did not pay the Lebanese authorities, they weren't allowed to proceed with the trip.
He hadn't paid the port duties or penalties, and they seized the ship for that. They knew very well that there was dangerous cargo there.
In the midst of the chaos, an elderly woman has become a symbol of hope in Beirut. When she entered her house and saw the wreckage, 79-year-old May Melki sat at the piano and began to play, a moment filmed by her daughter-in-law which has become viral on social media.